Welcome, Dragons, to Kholat, a horror game suggested by Flox Gaming, I believe.
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain.
It's a story of those...
Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Syakhl. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Yes, I heard a lot about that story. They missed a few details. One of the victims was found without a tongue and eyes. For some weird reason, of course. And as the story told, it was pretty much like that. His death was mysterious. Of course, it died from freezing to death. It was determined that they froze to death. But otherwise, what killed them, really? Avalanche, animals, other people. The tribe, which they told the attacked the people, they were actually peaceful. They were a peaceful tribe. They weren't attacked. Animals will have left external wounds. An avalanche will have been evidence of an avalanche. Its tree lines destroyed. The tent will be completely buried. And stuff like that. So it's really weird. Let's see if we can find anything here. And by the way, while we are here, 2nd of July to 8th of July, I will be gone for a whole week. And this is the first video you will probably see, which means it will come like a whole week's videos to you, instead of my streaming, of course. And the 29th of June, well, it's already past that. But from 2nd July to 8th of July, I will be completely gone. Holiday, vacation, all that kind of stuff. So don't expect me to be posting any streaming. But you can leave the comments on the videos and I will more or less answer them. Ask how I feel, if I am still alive and such. But I promise I will be back within a week. This music is really amazing. And please comment on the video and leave a like. Comment if you like this kind of way where I leave a video. Or perhaps you don't like it at all. You only want me to be streaming. But it's weird that there's no one outside. No one working. Completely empty. Well, they were not following the tracks. The tracks of the train. Anyway. Yes. But I will make the videos like this much higher quality than the streaming, because streaming takes a lot of power, so I resolution down. But this will be full HD, 60 frames per second, I believe. So let's see if we can find a way here. I mean, they were up in the mountain. Okay, this is a bit tense now. Whispering words coming into my ear. I have no idea what is happening here. That seems very, very, extremely ominous. That track seems really ominous. Like, nope. Not actually allowed here. Like, trees going down like that is usually not a good sign. I don't believe I will find any other way around it. But I guess we have to go inside the ominous tree line. Are
you coming to me?
Who? Who's coming where? Who's coming who? Where? Because this is really... And the students were really experienced. They were highly experienced climbers.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
I don't see anything. The storm though. Wait. So I follow the sound? The pingling sound? I see something. Well, we better take cover then.
I am right behind you.
Compass is acting weird. Is it too much metal around? I have no idea.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity when others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will? When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment, and you could really not remember your sins? When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark? The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Wait! All right. All right. So, I need to plan my route. Oh, there's an obvious radio tower over there. I believe it's the radio tower. Am I here? So, wait, where am I? Ow. The question is, where am I? Like, am I really there? And that's behind. There's only one road there. Which means... I had to walk around all the way. To reach over there. I mean, plenty of route. It's like hell. I can read the map, man, but this is. What is it? 32, 37, 62. 37. 62. Well, let's hold my towards the left here, then. No. Hello. Let's go now. To adventure. I believe. Wait. What is this?
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters, and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. What is happening? What is that fire?